All right, welcome. It is time as we come back into Tal'Dorei North. Tal'Dorei. Having just left Craig Hammer, our heroes find themselves enlisted by a Tal'Dorei regiment force. Now, what all of you know a little bit here is Tal'Dorei does not believe in having a standard army. Um, that is not how they function. Rather, they have a protective force that pushes in and around the continent in general, that seeks to train, but mostly to keep keep the peace, take out large issues if they arise from internal deals. But it is only when um, and as such, they don't have a war department or anything like that on the Tal'Dorei Council. They just have a protection place. And in case of war, the council would appoint a councilman of war or councilperson of war. And then they would be dispersed along with the army once the threat is negated. And so, as we engage with these soldiers, definitely military, their primary training is that of help, um, that to help the citizens and valleys, almost like a national guard, is a better understanding of what they might be here. So, with that, you have traveled a few days away from the base here, passing a village where there was infected corpses hung up, but no other villagers. You seem to have come upon another village that, well, you can tell, has no signs of life, though well kept enough. There's not weeds or vines growing on any of the buildings, like one might expect if it was long abandoned. But within the confines of the village, there is a large tree that has fruit that hangs, this fruit being heads that seem to have grown from the branches. Having sent an investigatory familiar in, they were immediately smacked by the tree and destroyed. And now you sit a ways off, deciding upon your next action. What would you like to do?
Do we have a big spell that can just maybe blow up all of it at the same time? Keep them from calling friends or fanning out and surrounding us?
I can try if we're sort of close enough. I need to be like 120 feet away, but it's going to be pretty noticeable.
Okay. So that's one option. I mean, because we have to kill all the heads on this tree, right? If we attack just one, then we have to assume that all the others are going to wake up and come after us, right?
I think that's fair.
So I'm not sure how we can do this quiet. If I think it's either big and loud or not at all. That's just my guess, though. Do we have any kind of special protection against evil undead creature things? I can do it on myself, but that's about it.
I look at Lithra, and then I look at the check.
Wait, Matt, are they undead? Because I thought they weren't, but I'm not sure if Lithra would know.
I don't know if you've sensed that,
Hmm.
So that would probably require closer inspection.
I can help us sneak a little closer if we can stay in the foliage.
Well, we know they're cursed, though, right? Do we have anything that protects against curses?
I've got protection from evil and good,
Ah, that's what I.
and I've got curse word, but it doesn't protect you from curses.
Oh, what's it do?
It gives you resistance to necrotic and above table. It won't allow your max HP to be brought down.
That's probably helpful to somebody, right?
The best I can add is bless.
Yeah, that sounds good.
For 4 of us.
Nice. Any other ideas?
I mean, I can detect evil and good, but
Well, does anybody have a better idea than just trying to blow up the tree all at once and then taking out the stragglers that might survive it?
I do not.
Would it help or hurt for the whole party to try and sneak closer before blowing up the tree?
I would prefer if everyone was at least like close together when we do that.
Okay. Lady Charlotte, can you make all of us more quiet?
I think so. I haven't used this in a minute. Let me make sure I can. What is this thing called again?
Does it pass without trace?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can. You just have to be close to me.
Nice. Okay. So we'll make sure everybody else hangs back. We'll creep forward, then wait for Lithra's signal, which we all know the signal, it's going to be big and loud, and then we'll take out the stragglers before they can call for reinforcements.
If we get within 60 feet, I might be able to catch them all in a fairy fire.
And of course, staying close to me can help you with any spells they might cast on you.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Everybody ready?
All right.
Okay.
So she will go ahead and close her eyes, and after a bit of time of moving her hands in a fluid motion, she utters something to herself, possibly an infernal, I guess, or abyssal, and then this dark radiance just kind of descends upon us and disappears amongst us. This will last an hour.
What? Okay,
Just keep me in the center.
got it. And I will start to. About how far are we away from the tree currently?
I would say at this point you'd probably be about 300 feet.
Okay. Then I'll, with the group, I'm assuming, I'll start moving forward, kind of at a slow, stealthy pace.
I'll follow.
So Path Without Trace is up, so give me a group stealth check.
Ooh, nat 20 for a 38.
Dang. I'm really glad you have that up, Jackie, because I got like a 7 on the die. And so I got a 22 instead of a 12.
25.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's still a 19 with Pass Without a Trace.
34.
Dirty 30.
Modified 30.
Arula, shut up!
Yeah, Yelly, though you are able to push your way close, you are within 120 feet and appear to be unnoticed.
Great. If everyone's ready, I'll cast the spell.
Charlotte nods.
Can I hold to cast Bless as soon as she casts?
Oh, yeah. And when I was like, oh, yeah, I need to do that too. So I'll hold protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay. Okay. So what do you let loose?
I'll distance spell a dawn where the tree is.
Oh, you're going for dawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So what's dawn do?
So it's just a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, and light sunlight, and each creature make a con save or take some radiant damage. Yeah, basically it.
Okay. Sounds good. So how much damage here?
That would be just rolled 27, but I should have 33 radiant.
Okay.
DC is 20 concept.
Maybe the tree will fail too.
Okay. The tree does fail as your light bursts out of the sky, boom, lighting up the whole area. The heads scream. As they do, you see some only have one eye central in their head. Others, as they scream, snakes come out of their hair. But they are destroyed in the vengeful light. The tree itself is leaking a black sap and begins to run.
Wait, what?
What?
The tree just like up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
I'm outta
roots
here.
come up, lifts the tree up, and the roots are carrying it away.
Oh,
Not every day.
that's the worst. Is it relative to us? Which way is it running?
Away.
just directly away. Okay, I didn't know if it was like my hideout happens to be completely left of where we are, so I have to go that way.
So ultimately, again, the way magic works, because she did subtle spell, this was very much like, let the dawn destroy you, hideous! Everywhere as all is it, so it knows you are there, and it is going the opposite direction of you.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
So we're not going to chase after it and destroy it?
Well, I mean, yeah, we should probably go after it. It's probably not great. It's probably going to do that to more people elsewhere. But good job, Lithra. And I'll start chasing out. I'm gonna start chasing after it and try to keep a lookout as best I can for other things that are also popping out of the shadows, looking to see what's happening, making sure we don't get ambushed as we chase after the tree.
Yeah, how do you want to do that? So, because basically you could all go to your slowest person's speed to stay in a formation, or like you might get separated. Like that's sort of the.
Who's our slowest person? What's your speed?
30.
What's Arula's speed?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, the elephant. I'm like, who the fuck is Arula?
I always forget about the elephant.
Arula can move at 40 feet.
So yeah, Arula's carrying the slowest of us.
War elephant. Let's go!
Yeah!
On my broom.
So on the ground, who is the slowest? I know I'm probably tied.
Mine's just 30.
Mine's 30. Anybody else 30?
Mine's also 30.
Anybody else?
Mine is 30.
So they're saying the 30s could ride the elephant.
Well, mine is 30, but my broom gives me a 60 flying.
Right. So you're good. Because I was thinking I could just cast Longstrider on 4 of us, including myself.
Well, and if Lithra rides with Aerolith on the broom, I think she's small enough to keep it under 200 pounds, to keep it at 60.
Okay.
Am I correct in that?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
All right. How fast is Oliver?
35.
Okay. And Moritus? Oh, no, he's fast.
Much.
Yeah. So me, Brazen, Jackson, and I guess I could also give it on Oliver to bring him up too. So that way our slowest is what, 40? So I'll go ahead and do that. So casting that at 4th level.
Hop on, Lithra.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So now you're 45, Oliver.
Okay, so
I can actually do something else if you want to save that spell slot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just step to the 3rd.
The Oliver will pull out this little black figure that looks a little too realistic for anyone who's afraid of bugs. It looks
Oh, no.
He throws it out in front of him, and from it emerges this giant fly, and it's nasty and disgusting, and he just kind of climbs on top of it. And it has a fly speed of 60.
I love the visual of that.
Your Honey, I Shrunk the Kids again?
No, it's a little statue.
That Debbie cake on a stick in front of it.
It's a very clean animal, okay? Washes
Yeah,
its
it's
hands.
spitting on you. It's just telling you it loves you. It's no big deal. It's not tasting you. What are you talking about?
amazing. All right, so you begin You see it very quickly. Yeah, with this, it's not too crazy. You can definitely get within a way to cast a spell. How do you want to do that?
As soon as we get within 60 feet of it, I guess I'll cast Shatter on it.
Okay.
That's just a con saves.
That is the 15.
And it fails, so it takes 4d8. That's 17 thunder.
Okay. With that, it cracks into splinters and is destroyed.
Ooh.
Was that too easy? That felt like it was too easy, guys. Is there something coming up around us?
We gotta go chop up all the little pieces of the tree.
Charlotte is terrified of wooden things, so
Do I hear anything? See anything? Like, is something coming after us? Like, am I not seeing something here?
So you find yourself kind of in the midst of this abandoned village. You can go ahead and give me a perception check.
I also wanted to cast Divine Sense out here.
Can help with the perception.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a charge of my psionic power. I'm gonna use a psionic die to add something onto this. Okay. 21 perception.
Okay. All right. You let out your senses, wondering if there could be a trap here. And you don't see anything unusual other than this very abandoned village.
Matt, can I look into the ethereal plane and see if because I've got see invisibility as well?
Sure. So you're casting see invisibility, right?
I have see invisibility and see into the ethereal plane. I think it's for what is it? 100.
So yes, right. You're always seeing into the ethereal plane.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's right. Let's go over that. So, in the heat of the battle, you moved in, but you see here there is above the village what almost looks like a swirling cloud of a storm. Pink souls screaming above. And it funnels down all around all of you, all around the village itself, as though it is going deeper. As though the source of this, or whatever it is, hooked to or funneling to lies far beneath the surface of the village.
Think this is the source, guys.
In the sky?
It seems like it's a storm emanating from this, from beneath us.
But like the tree was growing up out of the evil stuff, or what?
That's. I'm still thinking you're a genius, Jackson.
That's-
Were those heads growing from it, or were they just hanging like a bat?
Did
They
they fall
kinda-
out?
They were kind of destroyed in the radiant blast.
If I remember correctly, I had 300 feet of dark vision, and I was at Mortis and I were looking at the tree, and it looked like they were kind of like growing like fruit off of it, right?
Yes.
And I would have shared that with the group back then.
So that makes even more sense. They're getting their power from underneath here.
Yes.
Did anybody detect any other evil things lurking about?
I've got divine sense up, but I doubt I see anything in 60 feet anyway.
Because didn't the guys we were traveling with, didn't they say they could consecrate places?
Oh, I hope we're not on consecrated ground.
Well, no, I think they were doing that to the last village we were in, and I figured if we clear out the stuff, then they can come in and consecrate it after we've moved on, right?
As you think about that, Charlotte, you realize you feel a little lighter on your feet and almost stronger.
What's the opposite of consecrated?
Desecrated.
Yes, that's probably what this is. Lithra, you should come down here and feel it.
Feel the desecration.
It does feel better than normal ground.
This must be the spot.
I don't know. I know the word. I don't know what it does.
When we saw the tree destroyed, did the branches and whatnot go into the ground?
The roots.
Well, it was running, so it had uprooted itself. When you
Right. No, I
destroyed
mean when Aerolith destroyed it, and it became.
I mean, it's on top of the ground right now.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, we just splintered it into 100 more little ones that burrowed into the ground, and
There they come.
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah. Okay. So this is. If we leave this place as is, can another tree grow up and like another evil tree do the same thing, or?
I think so. This place makes me feel so strong.
Oh. Maybe we can bottle it and you can just like a to-go cup.
Yeah. I can
Should we have the army leave some troops to hollow this land as well?
What if there's an underground structure or something like that? Or is it just Just the ground itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. If they try to hollow it, it might become angry and try to burrow its way up again. Something much worse.
Wait, do you think maybe like one of these houses has like a trapdoor in the floor that leads down to the secret underground base?
That is possible.
Brazenhead, you said you saw a funnel of power somewhere? Is it where the tree was or somewhere else?
It was huge. It was pretty much citywide, it seemed.
Is Brazen Edge...
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if you were a celestial.
Celestial blood, but not celestial.
Would that appear on my divine sense?
You're still no, because they're humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, like a tiefling wouldn't show up as a fiend.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
I wasn't sure what Brazen Edge was.
I mean, we're in the eye of the storm.
So I would like to attempt to look for a hidden way down below, if that's within a house or a cellar or.
All right, make investigation check, Jackson.
I'll give you a bardic.
What an
That's your
episode.
I'm muted. Sorry. What is your bardic inspiration die?
A D8.
Okay. Okay. So the 6 I got negates my -3, puts it up 3. That's nice. It's a solid start. And that's an 11 plus 3, 14.
So 14.
Yes.
All right. After spending some time investigating, you
Oh, do I get bless on that? Can I add that?
don't think bless is for ability checks.
Plus, only does attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, okay.
It also
Guidance, that's
lasts-
what it was.
After spending your time trying to look around, you don't find any type of structure that would go low. You don't see anything along those lines.
Well, I didn't find anything.
Can Oliver, using the help of his fly up, hide, that rhymed, and see if he can't find any sort of wells, caves, or mines that might lead down?
I'll send you a bardic.
All right. So you're taking like you're flying around the area?
Yeah, looking specifically for anything that might lead underground, like a mine, a well, or a cave.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
And your bardic is a what?
A D8.
All right, let's do this first. Perception. I'm gonna need that. Got a 14.
That's not bad.
I have a plus 11 to my
Oh,
perception.
yeah, that's bad.
So what'd you get total?
14?
14. Searching around. You do find that there is a well of the village. It's a little bit on the outskirts. It seems like there is more rocky land where the well was, like right on the other side of where the well was dug, while the village might not have expanded that direction.
Jackson's resting on it after having searched the village for a cellar. He's like, didn't find it, guys. I looked everywhere.
You see all around it these rather oily and disgusting flowers have grown, all from the inside out, such that you can't even see down it.
I let everyone else know about it.
Flowers.
Are they danger flowers?
It's a good question.
Like if you get close to the like explode and send mist into the air, and you breathe it in and you're poisoned.
Oliver, didn't you study that? Can you identify these flowers?
That's right, I did study that. Do I notice anything specific about the flowers that might seem odd or out of place aside from the nasty oiliness?
Taste them?
Yeah, give me a check here. You want to give me a nature check?
Can I help him by using my herbalism kit to try and collect these for closer examination? Just like a couple samples?
Sure.
So with advantage then?
Yep.
Alright, that is a 22.
You get close as you begin trying to collect these samples here. And take your knife as you begin to kind of here. As you do, from the center of the flowers, tiny mouths with sharp teeth suddenly sprout, as they would do bite attacks upon you.
They were mimic flowers.
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh. See here. So for Mortis, that is a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
That is a 21 to hit.
Also hits.
Oh no, that one doesn't hit you. That hits your friend.
Oh.
Oh, that hits me.
Perfect. Please dig in deep here. And, okay, so we'll do the same to both of you. That is 31 damage each. As they begin As they do, you see around the well, kind of towards the village, these plant pods of black begin to pop out all around you.
Around all of us?
If you're near the well,
Oh, okay, yeah. Start whack-a-mole.
I think we might have pissed him off.
okay. As you hit one, it explodes in a black powder, and then they all explode.
Oh no!
Everyone around there, give me a con save.
Oh no!
Hooray!
I don't have con saves with this character.
Well, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Do we get to add Lady Charlotte's bonus? Is she nearby?
I have no idea where I am. I assume I am there because I don't think it was too far from there.
What bonus do we get from Lady Charlotte?
+5.
Okay.
Well, that gives Mortis a 25.
Okay. So
Oh,
Mortis, you are
really?
unaffected. Oliver, you are unaffected.
Sweet.
19.
19. That is 17 necrotic damage. And you have the stunned condition.
Okay. I guess that's.
Whole body locks up.
Okay.
You're immune to necrotic. You still take the stun condition?
Yes, separate.
I got a 31.
I'm the same as Lithra.
Okay, so 17 necrotic and stunned. As there is almost as though vines have grown up in your skin and around your innards to keep you in place.
I did much worse.
All right. That's what the rest of you do.
Hitting it was bad. Can you kill it with fire?
I mean, are there still more around?
Pods are gone, but the flowers are there.
Flowers are there. Okay.
So the pods that sprang up around us are gone, but the flowers by the well are still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna not hit anything anymore.
How big around is the well?
10 feet diameter.
Okay. So bigger than a moonbeam.
Moonbeam 5-foot radius?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's a 5 foot. Oh, yeah. You're talking diameter. Yeah. I'm thinking moonbeam is 5 foot diameter. Yeah. I'll put a moonbeam right down the middle of the well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Sounds good.
So it's a 16 con save.
Okay. So con save, that would be 17.
Well, that saves. So they take half damage. Half damage on a successful save. So 7 damage after being halved. And I just leave it there. And what do we have for bonus actions? Probably patient defensing, right? Yes, patient defense, and I will take 10 steps away. So I'm not right next to the flowers. I assume that means they get an op attack, but patient defense should give disadvantage.
Yep. They they kind of some immediate for 16.
16 will miss.
But yeah, you both kind of move away in the moonbeam now, and you see the flowers retreat down, and they go beneath the well, and you cannot see them.
Well, it's a 40-foot high cylinder.
I'm saying right now you can't see them from where you would be standing. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we want to go down into the well to try and kill what's ever down there, so that no more evil flowers can grow back?
Well, 3 of us are tied up, I think.
Are there like vines tethering them to the ground?
More just like making sure their bodies cannot move, it seems.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can help free them from like cutting off these vines or whatever I can do to help.
All right. As you go to touch them, some of the vines reach out to you. Give me a con save, please.
Hey, at least you get a +5.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he gets it.
Why not?
I believe stun makes you incapacitated, and I don't think your ability works.
Oh, interesting.
So it's a dirty 20 instead of a 25.
Okay, dirty 20. As it does wrap around, you are able to resist it.
That's not good. How do we help from a distance?
I mean, go ahead.
What do I attack?
I don't know. We need magic to kill them. Because they're all like locked up and shriveled looking. How do we... Is there like a magic healing thing that removes being all crippled or whatever it is?
I've only got one less restoration, but I could try that.
Do you have to touch them to do that?
I sure do.
It's going to try and bite you if you do that.
Well, then that's a bad idea then. I could try to attack from range with a Sacred Flame, but that's going to hurt them too.
Can you not just target the plant thing?
I can try, but I suspect it's going to target them as well.
Okay.
But
I'll try. I'll try the. He's gonna walk towards. Because how far away are you guys spread out? Is it within 20 feet, Matt? Diameter?
Yeah.
I would go towards the center there, and he's gonna prick himself on his or make a design on his forearm, and as his blood trickles down, a 5-foot wide line of flame emanating from him comes out to a 10-foot radius. But it only hurts the creatures you choose. So they get a dex saving throw, or they take 4d6 fire if they fail on you.
Oh, I gotcha. So you're trying to let that go and only target those. Yeah. So this goes in the. I'll say yeah. The inside of them, things burn, but your friends are unharmed, and those of you who are stunned are no longer stunned.
Yay! Oh man, good job. Everything I was trying is failing horribly. Evil magic plants.
Fire does work.
Yeah.
Thank you. And burning things usually works.
And I think Mortis just burned the crap out of everything that's over by the well.
I don't know if it killed it, but I'm not inclined to go peek down there.
Whatever.
There's probably all sorts of nasty things in there.
They do seem to have retreated, and it does extend a fair range down the tunnel.
No, I got an idea. Hold on. And Harper appears next to me, and my eyes turn silver and hers turn brown, and she goes over to the well, and I think I still have 300 feet of dark vision, and Harper will look down into the well.
Okay. So you look down, and you can see near the bottom where the moonbeam did not quite reach. You can see more of these flowers underneath, like they retreated, and they seem to just reveal tunnels dug. But you do not see any water.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just speaking out. My eyes are clouded over. Just speaking out of the group. Oh man, that whole thing's full of flowers down at the bottom. That is a seriously nasty place to go.
Perhaps a well filled with holy water.
Can you make holy water?
No,
Oh,
but I thought maybe one of you could.
I mean, I can't make it, but I have a flask of it.
Well, maybe that's not like a super great idea. I mean the holy water part, but I'm just a little scared of holy water.
Well, I too, but if it brings them to the surface, I mean.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's going to take a lot of holy water to fill those tunnels.
Yeah.
More than I'll be able to make in any amount of reasonable time.
So, should we search these houses? If I understand correct, there were houses here?
What do you want to say? I looked for a hidden entrance down there, but I didn't find one.
Oh, okay.
Now, to be fair, it's entirely possible that I just missed it.
I mean, maybe they have tunnel maps.
I checked into all the beds.
How deep was the well?
Oh, do I have a guess as to how deep that was?
You would guess about 90 feet. Sorry, 70 feet.
Yeah, about 70 feet.
Okay.
So getting down there, I can do it, no problem.
Me too.
I have a torch, and we can light that and throw it down there and see what happens. Like, do they retreat from it? Do they just snuff it out? Does it piss them off? Does it make a whole bunch more of those little puffballs grow up and explode on us?
How many tunnels do we see in this well?
You see evidence of 2.
I mean, best I can do is become a bat and fly down there, but
You can become a druid?
Well, look, I've got rope. I've got 100 feet of rope. I can tie together and we could get down there.
Okay.
It's a matter of what's waiting to ambush us when we get down there.
So, any opposition to me throwing a torch down there first? See what happens. Okay, I'll go and take my flint and light up my torch and hold it up over the well. Drop it down.
The torch boom, falls, spreading the torchlight down. It's falls among the flowers that end up. They recoil a bit before the vines of this flower bush essentially wrap around it and snuff out the flame.
Oh, so there's flowers and vines alive down there to entangle us and kill us. Does anyone have a plant murdering spell?
Pretty sure Lithra's fireballs would do a trick.
Yeah, if we want to try and get to a place where vines can't get us, I could try a fireball down there.
Okay. I mean, they didn't, at least that I'm aware of, they didn't come up and attack me after I dropped a torch down there.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I will cast fireball down at the bottom of the well.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, just
Yeah, the whole thing collapses. It just.
Yeah, great image.
So that's Dex 20 save and 28 plus 6, 34 fire if they fail.
Okay. So fire moves around, burning some of it before it kind of goes out, and you see now they are writhing, very much alive, and then retract through the dirt away and into the tunnels so that they're out of line of sight. But as you watch it, it's very much the sense of more just waiting, repositioning. You don't think you killed whatever it was.
They're still alive.
Okay. It's not worrying at all.
There has to be another way down.
Should we try the houses again?
Yeah. So I recommend someone with fresh eyes, had no biases on what they might find. Check the houses.
Aerolith, how about you?
Yeah, I can check the houses.
I will give you my bardic.
Okay.
Right. So, Errol, do you want to make an investigation check?
Uh, 23.
That's right. So begin searching the village. Now it's you doing this process, you don't find anything necessarily in the houses as you spend your hours here, but it is between two houses that you find as you're kind of kicking around the bases, there is this dense stone. You begin to push the dirt off quite a few inches. Though some of it just got low, revealing, and you begin to reveal this granite that has been finely shaped. And there's writing that has been reliefed against so that it rises out. And it says, "Keep our souls safe, ancestors. May your souls keep them contained." Upon further investigation, you can see there is what seems to be places where the granite can shift, almost like a puzzle around, and you can just make out a seam and some hinges.
It looks like a puzzle box, guys.
Oh, I'm really bad at those. Let me try. Kidding. Probably Lithra. Just so out there that probably the person with the crazy high end should maybe solve the puzzle box.
Oliver, fella.
Yeah, or all.
Yeah. Either of you can make an intelligence check if you want to try to solve the puzzle.
I would do intelligence check, I guess. +17 23.
You in moving, and it's odd because some of the puzzle pieces can be like pressed in so that they move around each other, and you actually end up taking some from another side of the granite, And ultimately, it's a few minutes of a process by which you have to move and take out these until these symbols that you now, as getting a closer look and spending some time, recognize as 13 phases of the moon are put in order. One in front of the other, in a sense. And as that happens, you hear 7 clicks. As the lid pushes up just by like 1/8 of an inch. It seems this granite entry or box is opened. This whole thing's roughly like 10 feet long.
That's it. A coffin?
And I will hand Harper a torch and have her go stand over the well again. It's like, we'll make them think we're still at the well, and we sneak down this way.
Harper nods and, all right.
Nice.
What do you all want to do?
When I heard that click, it made me think we probably should have checked for traps before we fiddled with it.
Party with 2 rogues.
I am gonna need someone to carry me because I'm blind right now.
Oh, okay. I can try to carry you.
Thanks. Well,
I've never had. What did you say you are?
I'm a herringon.
Herringon?
Yep.
I've never had herringon blood.
No?
No.
Me neither. Weird.
Yes, I apologize if I get weird as the next 2 days go by.
No worries. So this lasts for I think 10 minutes. What I'm doing with Harper. And I can get up to 1,000 feet away.
Okay, so you're having Harper stay over there?
Yes, Harper's going to stay up there with the torch, and I'm looking through Harper's eyes down into the well, and then they're carrying blind and deaf Jackson into.
Okay, so you open up the lid then?
Oh, I thought the lid already opened.
No, it just sort of lifted.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay, cool. So
Cuckoo, check for traps.
Like,
We found it immediately.
you open it, and you see pure black inside. Once more, this pure black begins to pour out slightly in like weird strains and stringiness, and settles just a little bit on the ground. around granite.
And we're not moving.
No.
I'll go. I'll go. I'll take the lead.
Okay, I'll follow.
I'll stay in the center.
You may end up having to thud Jackson to get him out of it as he goes down.
Okay. You cannot see. Because you're thinking of your true sight?
No.
Okay. So you put your feet into the darkness, and it's just enough resistance to make you uncomfortable as you push through and wiggle your feet till you finally find some type of stone. You put your foot down more and you can sense a step of some type. It seems to go down. And those of you who now are looking at Brazen Edge, you see that the darkness rises right up to their shoulders and nothing can be seen below.
Can I put on my blindfold?
Mm-hmm. So that gives you precisely what?
Blind sight from 30 to 120, but then I'm blind within 30 feet.
Okay. So getting close, you can sense there's further stairs below. Because in blind sight, you're not so much seeing as you're sensing.
Mhm.
Senses as you're feeling. It's as if what you're feeling and almost hearing the darkness itself scraping against stone.
I'm gonna have my sword out as I make my way down, just kind of doing this number.
Okay, so then they take a few more steps and cannot be seen. And it sounds like Lithros following.
Yeah.
So you sort of holding on to Brazen Edge so that you can't see immediately. But you get the sense of a head. It's the same thing. So everyone else doing?
I was following as well.
Yeah, I don't know if Jackson can see or not.
He can't see or hear currently.
Oh. Well, I
That's
guess
what I
I'm
meant. You
carrying
may
you
have
with
to let him to get
Yeah.
out of it.
I'm still carrying him, and I'm trying to stay up with the group. So
I'm just curious what it feels like going into as we
Yeah.
like soup.
It is like almost like the thickest fog overhead. It's enough to just like tickle all the different hairs of fur that you have. Enough so that you feel like it enters your mouth when you breathe, and ears feel odd. Equilibrium gets thrown off.
Does this feel like arcane in nature?
Can I try to tell what sort of thing would cause this sort of blackness, not even darkness?
Give me your Arcana check.
26.
6. The nature of this is beyond the field of magical study as far as specifics. But it being beyond can only be so many options, and you're able to kind of figure out what it would be. And this is a powerful curse. This curse of darkness. That would likely, almost as though this might be bringing forth whatever this is from another place, and also would have to be put into what is commonly known in arcane circles as a thin place.
Like the place we went to with where Extratukara was, the crystal place.
Yeah,
Oh.
very similar. Where the veil between worlds isn't as thick. And as you begin stepping deeper down. So a curse like this would have to have some type of anchor. And fun with curses, they can either be a person, some type of created or made object, or even a emotion of a certain group of people. There's something where that holds it thick.
I think we need to find where this curse originates if we want to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, but how do we do that when we can't see for shit? I'm all for it. I just think we're going to be stumbling around in the darkness a long time without any way to find it.
I'll re-up my divine sense just in case.
So divine sense lasts for how long?
It doesn't actually say. That's the thing. But I assumed it went down when I got incapacitated. Because it's one of the palette features, and it doesn't give me a time. It just says I can use it 6 times before long rest. So I assume it's tied to a spell, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I need to just look up that. Let's see. If it's detect evil and good, that's what, 10 minutes?
No, okay, so as an action, you open up your awareness to the end of your next turn.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead.
Gotcha.
And
Okay. I see it.
that is
6
not
seconds.
beyond total cover.
All right, cool. For 6 seconds then.
So I kind of let out a burst of trying to attempt this. And excuse me. None of those register, other than who you're with.
Mm-hmm. So remind me, why is Jackson? Is it because he's projecting his sister?
So yeah, it's kind of like the find familiar, where you can look through your familiar, except it's Harper. So my sight and my hearing are with Harper up by the well, where she has a torch and is distracting them, making them think
okay.
that we're still by the well.
All right, cool.
Onward it is. And Brazen Edge is going to continue onward. Is this do we get a sense of because I'm guessing we're all in a single file at the moment. Is it a small an enclosed space?
Yeah, currently you are kind of coming down a winding staircase, circular down. It's very tight. So forth. And it's very odd as you do not hear your footsteps. It's now like the darkness muffles sound. When you do speak, it is a deadened sound at the end. No echo. And always sounds like it ends just a little bit too early. But proceed down till you come to what feels like the bottom brazen edge as you're kind of catch yourself for a moment, because there doesn't seem to be any other stairs.
It always hurts when you take that last step thinking it's a step and it's not.
Move forward, pull Charlotte, or I think Lilith were with you. A little awkward. And then you walk forward to a further empty room. And now you feel some type of substance brush against your face. As you all walk, you feel like you're pushing through these very weird, almost stringy material that's pushing through.
Does it feel like spider webs?
It does have that feeling, yeah.
Okay.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If I prestidigitate like a shower of sparks, do I see anything?
Yeah, you go to do that, and nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Just making sure.
I pushed through the feeling.
All right. You keep pushing. Through. Further. And does anyone have a not surprise deal?
Well, I don't know. I'll let you know what I have, because I have the the alert or alarm or whatever it is, but I also have the dagger of warning.
Okay.
So me and companions within 30 feet cannot be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
Gotcha. In that case, your what of warning is it?
It's the dagger of warning.
Dagger. So the dagger here begins vibrating violently. Causing all of you
And
to be ready.
Yeah, when that happens, Harper vanishes from where she is by the well, letting go of the torch, and if there's time, will reappear inside the room with us.
I would say with that warning, yeah. but I can get initiative roll from everybody.
Oh, this is the first combat I've been in with Charlotte.
Damn, Jackson.
Yeah, I got that nat 20, 34.
All right. So I need Aerolith and Charlotte.
I already did mine.
Yeah, it didn't come through. I don't know why.
9.
I rolled a 14, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, 14.
All right. So sensing these things around, Jackson, you get to go first.
Guys, I dropped the connection thing with Harper, but I still can't see anything. So I will kind of still standing next to Lady Charlotte, best I can, get down. I think that was being carried piggyback sound, however. I will hold an attack for if anything attacks me in this darkness. And I'll try and aim at the direction the attack is coming from.
Okay. Oliver.
Can I use my eye for detail? It says use a bonus action and make a perception check to spot a hidden creature. I know it's not hidden, but
You automatically fail all things that rely on sight.
Okay. Then shit. Then I guess I'll hold a longbow attack until I hear any sort of sound, and I'll shoot toward the direction of the sound as far as enemies go.
Brazen Edge.
I will do not concentration, okay. Wait. Do I have to do this? Next time you miss a creature with an attack before the spell ends, you can instantly, and it is up to 1 minute. Okay, so I'll do bonus action. I'm gonna do instant replay. And hold an attack for as soon as I feel a damage.
All right.
And that'll end his turn.
Yeah, that's Charlotte.
All right. You said anything relying on sight instantly fails. That includes see invisibility as well.
Correct, because you still need light to see something invisible.
Okay. All right. I think I'll take out my my sword, my shield here, and I will just take the dodge action for now.
Yeah, unless something would say something about magical darkness, then we could go.
Okay.
Okay. So you're doing the dodge action.
Yeah.
And... All right. So. All right, Brazen Edge. Okay. You feel two heavy limbs just slam into your body. One's a crit.
Okay.
And then you have a reaction, I think, held.
Yes, I'll attack it with my longsword.
All right. Rolled bad on the crit, but that's going to be a 23 and then 27 damage. Total of 50.
And 15 to hit.
You hear it scrape as though it does not connect.
All right. Then my instant replace allows me to instantly reset myself to the moment before the attack and repeat it against the same target.
Let's go.
For a 17.
That hits.
Okay, so for a total of 3 thunder and 6 slashing.
Sounds good. All right. You're feeling it's hard. It is a very thick shell, something that you're carving into. But you do feel some type of liquid spurt in your face from it. And let's see here. This would go to Lythra. That's going to be a 27 to hit
Yeah.
and a 22 to hit. As 2 heavy
Yeah.
limbs crash into your body for 21 bludgeoning and another 21 bludgeoning. Lythra, your turn.
If I get the sense of some sort of magical darkness, I'm going to cast daylight.
Okay. Double check daylight. I know it does mess with things.
It says
Check on a few things here. Okay.
oh sorry, can I weird.
So this is what I'll tell you from your check before.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you determine that this is 6th level equivalent as far as things that would have to come through. I would allow a 6th level daylight to work here.
Sorry, I think I was looking at the wrong sheet. Does sunbeam would sunbeam counter darkness? Because it's also sunlight, but it doesn't say explicitly that it counters magical darkness. So I'm just wondering if that.
Yeah, because it could be in the darkness, so I also have to look at these things. Here we go. Okay, yes. So for the purposes of this, that 30-foot radius of bright and 30 dim would illuminate here.
Yeah, I will cast sunbeam then.
Okay.
That means I don't need to save.
But I don't know, like when I cast spell, I still can't see anything, so I don't know where I'd aim the beam.
Yeah,
when
so
it
that's going to
happens,
be
probably not.
yeah. So that's sort of well, you know the direction you're sort of hit from.
Mhm.
So what I'll give you is that you'll get one creature in this.
Okay, so that's DC 20 con save.
Perfect. Right. All right, it'll fail.
That's 40 radiant, and if it fails, it is blinded until my next turn.
Okay, that shoots, and now the light. You find yourself in a large room. There is a statue of a strange creature that seems to be here, and is of course covered with thick webbing here.
I don't know where Spider 3 is.
There we go. All right, so there's that. There's your overhead.
These are goodies.
All right. They'll be on top of that other coffin in the corner there.
We're coffins. You're gonna have to help me.
Opposite where the other two are.
Oopsie, I was not alone.
Righty. So, with that, it is now illuminated brightly.
Great. I am so blinded though, because if they're within 30 feet, I don't know, like, it takes an action to disable the blindfold, right? If I want to take it
Right,
off.
so yeah, so you're still
yeah.
blind,
Yeah,
but
okay.
everyone else can see.
Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Then, Aerolith. You muted, Courtney?
Okay. So I see these spider thingies. Right?
Yep.
Alright. So let me look at something.
Yeah, so you just see these large spiders, and it looks, it almost looks as though there is a mixture of like granite and onyx on their skin.
Oh. I wonder if this would help. This would work. The one by itself on top of that coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a shatter where it won't hit anybody? It's a 10-foot sphere. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's radius, diameter. I don't know.
Say shatter, I think it's 10-foot radius.
Okay. Yeah. There it is. Each creature 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
So I want to put it, I want to center that where it doesn't hit anybody else, and it needs to make a con save.
All right. That is 25.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. Does that?
Yeah, so in that case, that would be a 13.
13. Awesome. 48. I believe. Yeah, 48. 8. 11. 17. 22 thunder damage on it.
Nice.
And then, oh wait, I can't do that because I don't have that feat on this character. Yeah, I will go ahead and Bardic Inspiration. Mordis, you got this, big guy. D8.
All right. That very one is going to go ahead and take cross to Charlotte. I think you get a reaction if it attacks, right?
I took the dodge action.
Dodge action. Should just trying to remember. Okay. Cool. And 18 to hit.
Miss.
All right. And 16 for a miss. Good. Mortis.
Yeah, I'd like to walk over to the one that just attacked Charlotte and hit it in its back. See what I can do with the fist. Yeah.
Psychic.
All right, where's my? There's my nerve strike. Okay, gotta remember where my stuff is on this character sheet. First attack is a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's 10 bludgeoning damage, and pull up your D100 chart. Here we go.
Let's go!
Oh,
We're gonna
nice,
get Arula's
nice.
girlfriend!
That is a 1. That is a 1 on the D100.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Wasn't it
Too bad
100
you're not doing a divine intervention.
Wasn't it 100 that got Arula?
No, I don't think so. It was like a 98 or something.
Yeah. What in the world?
And I think you get to add a D4 to all your damage for a while, right?
Oh, is that? I forgot about that. Where was that? Oh yeah, for the next minute. And it can stack up to 3 times.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do it this way then.
You cast the darkness spell.
Yeah, something really is weird going on with my computer lately. So okay, perfect. All right, so your throat begins to burn, and you belch fire. And so they have to make a dex save.
Bro, your trunk is a flamethrower now. Let's go!
It's out. And you can roll 4d6 fire damage. But
Alright.
it is a 15-foot cone, so I'm pretty sure it gets
Oh!
Yep.
Charlotte has to do a dex save.
4d6 you said, right?
Yeah.
It's not a bad roll. Everything there's above average, except for 1. So 18 damage.
Nice. So was Charlotte's dex save?
Uh, 29.
Okay, so you take 9 fire.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I might have something. I think I have a way to eliminate that.
Are
but
you?
can
Do
move
you
on.
have evasion as rogue or?
No, it's a vampire thing.
Okay. Alright. Anything else, Mortis?
Well, that was only my first attack, so second attack.
Yeah. So what you can do now is you instead of an attack, you are allowed to spurt 4d6 fire damage.
Oh, God, that's what a decision. Because if I...
But really, you actually only can do that once a turn, so you already did it. But-
Oh, okay. Okay. then yeah, I'll just hit him again. For another natural 20.
Yes! Yes!
So the fire goes away.
So
2d4 damage.
okay. So that's 10 bludgeoning plus an additional 2d4. So a total of 16 bludgeoning damage. And D100. That is a 72.
A 72, perfect. So go back to that. I'll just went off it because of silliness. And okay. Your skin hardens and you have resistance to all damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Is there an oh. Alright. Bonus action, flurry of blows. Mark that off on my sheet somewhere. There it is. So unarmed strike number 3. Oh my god, guys! That's
No
another-
way.
That's
No way.
20.
That's another one!
Dear.
No, the odds of that are like 1 in 16,000.
You're gonna die Friday. You know that, right?
Oh, wait, you're gonna die. That changes.
I do have advantage, so that helps. So that's 12 plus I have 2d4, so that doubles to 4d4. So that's 22 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And my T100 is a 66.
Okay.
You summon a Baylor.
No, my save against your fire was also a nat 20. So,
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh.
What kind of dice gods are you guys playing to?
Okay. At the beginning of your turn, you are allowed to pick 3 creatures that take 4d10 lightning damage, but you also get to do it right now.
Oh, God.
Well, I know which 3 you're doing, so you can roll
Yep.
it.
How many D10?
4.
3? 4.
3 creatures, 4d10.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. 23.
Nice.
Is this thing still alive?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, no.
Attack number 4. Let's find out if it happens again. It does not. That's a 14 to hit. Wow. I assume 14 does not hit.
It does not.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Amazing.
Its turn.
All right. With that, we'll go ahead and take our break, and we'll come back to the top of the order. All right, everyone good? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
All right, real quick. Or do you remember what you got on that D100?
Whatever one that gave me the lightning. 'Cause,
Right. Okay.
which was a
66.
66? Yeah.
Okay. All right, so real quick, let me just go to that because I had to go from something I want to go back to. So a bunch of files got deleted, and I had to rebuy a PDF. So. very
Oh no.
Okay, so your actual power here. We're going to keep the damage that happened. But what you do get is if spoken in a rhyme or sang, you have advantage on the next thing you do that the rhyme or song was about.
If spoken in a rhyme. Okay. Or rhyme or song.
Yep. There we go. I put it in the private chat.
Thanks.
That is the actual ability that you have. So, because I was sort of going with it because it's like my whole document was gone.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think like 200 documents vanished. I was like, what in the world just happened to my life?
Whoa. Oh no.
But Jackson, it is your turn.
Okay, can you help me visualize the current sunbeam situation?
Okay, so the sunbeam, it fires in a burst. It's not like a forever laser.
Oh, okay.
It is animated that way. It's certain. That's not the actual way it works. So it fired out a beam, and then now it is a mode of light. in the
Gotcha.
movement.
Okay. Good to know. Is there space to the right of Brazen Edge for Harper to fit? To get close to that spider next to Lithra.
Yeah.
Sorry, the one next to Lithra.
Don't think so. Lithra's right on the edge.
So I do not think so.
What if she's on the wall?
Forgot Harper could do that.
Yep.
Start
there you
playing 3D chess.
go. Yep. There you go.
All right. So she doesn't have advantage, I don't think, but she will. Oh, and then my other question I just thought of: how bad off does the spider look that Mortis just waylaid on?
No creatures are bloodied at the moment.
Oh, good. I hope someone smarter than Jackson
Spiders.
can figure out the secret behind why they look invincible spiders. But Harper's gonna attack this thing. To hopefully distract it from Lithra. And that's a 21 to hit.
Yes.
For 20 slashing and 9 radiant. And the next one. What are the odds that wait? Sorry. What are the odds that these creatures can be charmed? If they can be charmed.
Oh, because the sword. Yeah, it doesn't work on these.
Okay. Then the next attack is a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Bye if you play another game this week.
Can they really not be charmed? It just says a creature.
They do have an immunity to charm.
Okay. I really wanted the nat 20 to be applied to that 6d10. But it's 18, 29 slashing. 18 radiant.
Very good. Okay, this goes in deep and see a complex inner workings of what look like some type of arcane magic tech and undead organs within. And it is bloodied.
Oh, damn.
The other thing I want the visual, as this light shines, it is odd because the light, you can see the bright light, but there are still like the streams of darkness as though it's falling from the sky. Like it's falling from all around you, and so there's still like this physical darkness that is around, but the light is bright enough that it illuminates these particles.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's bloodied. She's going to take her third attack. Oh, terrible. It's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Sorry, 20, 30, 20 slashing. And
20 slashing?
Yeah, 20 slashing and 15 radiant. Yeah. Oh, no, we gotta burn them down. So I'm gonna unleash an incarnation.
All right.
Do a little bit more damage. That's a 23 to hit. That's 17 slashing and 11 radiant.
Nice.
And hopefully, yeah, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Oliver.
Can I resolve my held action? My held attack?
What was the trigger?
Whenever I hear battle, I think I heard it with
Yeah, go ahead.
The one that attacked Brazen Edge.
Let's go.
For a 30 to hit.
That hits.
Only 8 piercing damage.
All right, then your turn.
Alrighty. So, as he's pointed in that direction, he's going to knock an arrow, pull tight, and let it fly over toward the one that Brazen Edge is fighting, since that's the one he attacked last. For a 16 to hit.
That misses. Off the stone skin.
As that misses, a sudden semi-transparent glyph of a clock shows up, and it kind of rewinds time a little bit, not unlike the instant replay. And the arrow instead hits.
Okay.
For a 3, 8, 13, 15, 19, 19, and 22 points of piercing damage. I mark it as my favorite foe.
Got it.
And then I'll take a second shot at it. Here, mark off. I'll do that in a sec. For another 30 to hit. For this time, I believe it's 11 points of piercing damage.
Very good. Yeah, digging deep. Pieces of it are cracking.
With the amount of light that I see as my bonus action, am I able to determine anything particular, like a weak spot on this creature, or what makes them seem so invincible?
It seems as though, like, looking at this, it is as though someone had, like, taken this and on top of the already strong carapace and whatever else is in it, put in, like, a very mathematical structure that of stone and other parts that seem to be reinforcing its otherwise natural capabilities.
Okay.
Like, this is like a re-engineered version of this creature.
Damn. Alrighty, and that'll end my turn.
Brazen Edge.
All right. I'm going to attack that spider that blindsided me. For a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going to pay the whole... Where? No, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so that'll be 10 off of here. So that'll be 6 slashing, 3 thunder, and 20 radiant. And if it's still up, I'm gonna attack it again.
All right.
For a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 8 slashing and 2 thunder. And that'll end my turn.
All right, digging deep, cracking it more and more. And Charlotte.
All right, it's Charlotte's first attack in the game. She is going to bonus action Branding Smite, and she will take an attack against the spider that she is flanking.
Okay.
That is 16.
That's what I miss.
So she will try again. Nat 20.
Here we
for
go.
31. All right. So that is regular damage of slashing 16 magical. And then do I also roll critical on smites? I've
Yes.
never played a paladin.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. This one you're flanking is bloodied.
And so that is 19 radiant.
Nice.
And that'll be her turn.
Got it. All right. So we got the one on Brazen Edge here. Strikes for 28 to hit.
Hits.
And a 26.
Both hit.
Okay. There's 19 bludgeoning damage. And then 24 bludgeoning damage.
And as my reaction, I'm going to do Sainted Reprisal. And it's going to take 10 radiant damage.
Nice. All right. Then we have the one that was on Lithra's going to continue to beat up on her. That will be 29 to hit.
Yes.
And a 24. So the 29 is 24 bludgeoning damage. Then the other one is 23 bludgeoning damage.
Oops. Okay.
All right. Looks like the mode of light remains strong, but it does flicker as Lithra coughs up. Well, it should have coughed blood, but dried blood, dust. And Lithra, it's your turn.
I guess I won't know how damaged the spider thing in front of me is. I'm going to blindly shoot another beam at it.
All right.
That's a Constitution 20 save.
That will be only 19.
That's 40 radiant again.
I have a quick question. Wasn't that spider blinded from earlier when it failed?
Yeah.
Correct. It was so yeah, but it's
But I can't see it can't see me, so it would be
Right.
like, yeah.
Oh, you can't see. Oh.
I still have the blindfold on. I never
Oh,
took it
yeah.
off.
because it takes an action,
Mhm.
and she's like not sparing the action. She's like, nope.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll bonus action take a potion, and that's my turn, I guess.
You got it. Aerolith.
She will go ahead and
This is your second turn, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She will get the one, I guess that's, is that Brazen Edge over there with the wings? Yeah, she'll get that one over there with a shatter,
Nice.
making it to where it doesn't hit Brazen Edge. So I need a con save.
Got it. 25.
Okay, I think it still takes half. Let me double check. And that was at disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, half as much on a successful one. So,
Sorry, it wasn't just but it would have been a 22.
okay. So that's a 10. 10 half, so 5 thunder, and I will do a. You know what? As a bonus action, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my Mantle of Inspiration, and I'm going to spend 1 Bardic die or Bardic Inspiration, and everybody. Let's see, who was it? Lithra, Moradis, Charlotte, Brazen Edge, and Oliver. You get 8 temp HP. But you can also immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, if I can do that, I will move away from the spider.
All right. Yep.
Where you want to go?
She blindly goes the direction.
Yeah.
Towards the That
All right. I'm going to say she ends up in the fountain. Ah! She
So
was
any of you
blinded.
can, all of you can do that if you want. The ones that I named.
If Mortis is staying, I'll stay with them to help flank.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
I'll cover Lithra's retreat, trying to interpose myself and the two spiders on the over here by the casket and Harper.
Okay. All of you watch as the black water, or the water, blue water actually comes up, turns black, and moves up Lithra's form. And Lithra, you actually regain 14 HP because you're undead.
Nice.
Matt, real quick question. I had already used my reaction, so I don't think I can move.
Okay. What did you move for?
He can use his reaction to move up to his speed without provoking
Okay.
off attacks.
Oh, yes, if already you've used it, then you can't use it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right. So then, anything else, Aerolith?
No.
Okay, so these are flat rows at Charlotte. $19
Miss.
and 27.
Hit.
Go for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Is that within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
That spider that's hitting her?
Yeah, I think you're right next to me.
yeah, because she was riding
Yep,
under.
you are.
I'd like to a sentinel attack the spider.
You got it.
That's a 25 to hit. 19 slashing. And 12 radiant.
Got it. And Mortis.
All right. Here we go again. Still flanking, so I'll reserve my poetry for later.
You don't get a nat 20, you mean?
That is a 27 to hit for 10 plus another 3d4. So 19 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Second attack. 21
That hits.
for 5 plus 7 for a total of 12 bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
Bonus action, flurry of blows. For a natural 20.
Nice.
That's 13 plus my 3d6 gets doubled, so 13 plus 15 is a total of 28 bludgeoning damage.
Amazing. And let's see that D100.
34.
34. Add 2 to your intelligence modifier.
Is this permanent? Or
So you roll another nat 20.
okay.
Wow.
So not to your intelligence score, to your modifier.
Oh.
As boom enlightens, your mind starts thinking of myriad possibilities.
Dang.
Okay. That's fascinating. I'll figure out how to put that on my character sheet because I don't know.
Increase your intelligence score by 4.
Yeah.
That's how you would do it.
Wait, can I just do? Does that do it?
But
Oh yeah, it would. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we can do that for now. And I'll have to remember it later. Okay, that was my third attack, right? So fourth attack is 2 17s for 26.
that hits.
For 9 plus 9, so 18 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, he just starts punching at this thing's shell until it breaks through, and then he's just grabbing the insides, tearing stuff out.
Nice.
Yeah, and I will go set up for Brazen Edge by moving across the room to be behind that other spider. Yep, that's where I want to be.
Right. Then Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, I just watched Mortis obliterate that spider. So I'm going to run over to the one that was attacking Lithra. Well, actually, I can't flank, so then Harper's already there. I didn't even need to move. She's just going to beat the shit out of it. First attack is a 30 for 16 slashing.
It's the one that's on Lithra, right?
No, the
Oh,
one
it's
that's
on-
next to Harper.
So, okay, same thing. Yeah.
Sorry. Because Lithra's over in the fountain.
Right.
Sorry. Okay, so that was 16 slashing and 12 radiant.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, yeah, she just, because you see her using Renegade, and so she just spears down through the part she's been working on, just kind of drilling down through the shell and just spikes it to the ground and pulls out the blade. Then she's going to run along the wall above this other spider, and she's going to start stabbing down into that one. First one is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
18 slashing and 11 radiant. Third attack is a 25 to hit. 21 slashing and 8 radiant. And this thing is doing too much damage. She's going to unleash another incarnation. And that is 19 to hit. It's 19 slashing and 13 radiant.
Nice.
Then, yeah, they're already flanked. So that's going to be my turn.
Nice. Lever.
I'm here. He's going to knock an arrow from where he's at and take another 2 shots at the remaining spider for a 21 to hit
That hits.
for a oh man, that's really bad. 8 piercing.
Oh.
As he takes his 8
You would get
plus
sneak.
yeah 8 11 12 17 23 points of piercing damage
Nice.
for his first attack. As he knocks another arrow, lets it fly for a 21 to hit for
That hits.
another 8 piercing. This time, exactly 8.
How do you want to kill it?
Ooh. As he knocks an arrow, I imagine it just goes straight through the head and through the abdomen and the thorax as it just kind of skewers the spider.
Nice. So yeah. And it falls down. Then I'll go ahead and just finish any initiative. There are no creatures, but any actions anyone wants to take. Brazen Edge. Anything or no? You're muted.
I'll do divine healing as an action to regain some HP, and that's pretty much all I got.
All right. Charlotte.
I want to see if there's room in that fountain.
Yeah, you can jump in there. And the same glorious sludge covers you for 16 healing.
Okay.
Then Lythra.
I will take off the blindfold. So funny. Yeah, I guess that's her action, so nothing really.
Got it. And Aerolith.
Who looks hurt the worst? Like,
I'm down 31 HP. I don't know what everybody else is at.
okay, Brazen Edge just finally did his. Yeah, I think you're-
I think it might be Mordis.
Yeah, I think it is Mordis. Okay, I will go ahead and do a second level healing word on you. Or roll a dice. Please, just roll the dice. That's all I ask. Just roll the dice. Thank you. 11 HP back.
Nice.
And that is my bonus. That's all I, I don't know. Is there anything about this room that screams it's going to, like, something else is going to come out at us?
I mean, the room doesn't scream.
Oh,
Lots of coffins.
then that's it.
All right. Got it. And Mortis.
Before we're plunged back into darkness, yeah, can I just look around? Is there anything
Okay.
in this room? Any writing? Any?
All right.
Uh,
So you don't have that. That wouldn't be an action, but it would be something else. You have anything you want to do with an action?
Not particularly. Nope.
Okay, cool. So checking for that. So I just wanted to finish the round there, and you end up being able to excuse me. Look around. And you see the room. So essentially, you have a little more than 30 seconds before the light goes out. So if there's anything anybody wants to, everyone can do one essential thing here. We'll start with Mortis, but then we'll go back up to how we have this. If you before the spell is no longer viable. So Mortis, you wanted to look at writing.
Actually, what I'm realizing is I don't know where we're going next from this room, so can I look around for other entryways and see where the other entryways are?
So you do not see a certain exit, but you do see these bricked in portals that could be crypts. And you do see the 4 tombstones. Or, sorry, 4 coffins.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, that's very able to see. Was anything you want to do with your sight time here?
I mean, are there symbols on any of the crypts that might help me figure out if there's any that are more important than the others?
Looking at so I'll give you this. As you look at each of the coffins, there seems to be a piece of verse on each one that put together comes to we sleep in pain to bar the way. And that's probably what you have time to do. Do you relay that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also, yeah, I'm also going to suggest that we might need to open the coffins to get out of here.
Jackson.
Oh, do we all need to get in the fountain?
No.
Okay. I guess we open the coffins. I don't know what's else. So yeah, Jackson will just go over to that coffin that's right next to him, and listening to Mortis, he'll try to open one of the coffins. That first one over on the left.
Okay.
See what we piss off.
You grab, and this isn't locked in any way. You go ahead and open it up. And you see a human. There are 7 spikes that are coming up through their body. One in the head, and then one in each wrist, and one in each ankle, and one in the heart, and then one through their tongue down. The clothes they are in seem moth-eaten and degraded away, though they themselves are actively bleeding, eyes wide open, in pain. So we do at the time of your light, and we'll go to Oliver.
Oliver will go to the coffin directly to the left of the statue, and I guess he'll open it, focusing more on whatever verse is on the coffin, if there is one. Noticing whatever is on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you open this one up, and it is the same.
Same verse?
The same person. Not same person, same, different human, similar position.
Mm. But is there a verse on the coffin lid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's split up between all the coffins.
Okay.
So that one verse, a few words, like 2 or 3 words on each one. They make up.
Gotcha.
Anything else you want to do?
Would Oliver know of any particular sort of burial rites or the meaning behind the way that they're laid in this coffin with the spikes?
Give me a medicine check.
Let's see, medicine. $18.
These are obviously meant to bind someone in the way they shouldn't be alive and bleeding, no matter how long they've been here. And you do know this was done. This is a way that one would do to particularly vile deceased people. Though you've never heard of this idea that they're living and bleeding forever, but that there was a certain burial rite where you would do this to a dead corpse to indicate a wish for the gods to punish them in the afterlife.
Oh.
But this, obviously, the idea of people bleeding forever, eternity, in this world is not what you've heard of.
Okay. That'll be his turn.
Very good. Embrace an edge.
I will open the coffin that I'm nearby and just kind of voice back to Lady Charlotte is like, is this a normal ritual around a healing fountain?
And then another person, this one, a female, is in the same position. Elf.
And that'll end his turn.
Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah, she is so hungry. All these pizza boxes are being opened. She'll go to the last one.
The one that hasn't been opened, is that your idea?
Yeah. And she'll try to open it.
All 4 bodies suddenly scream, turn to dust. And the bottoms of the coffins sink away, each one revealing a stairwell down. And you see the blackness here fade away.
Is there no trace of the blood?
There's none.
What a waste. I think we've freed them. This must be the way out. Or the way forward. They were barring the entrance. Well, if
Let me just get Lythra and Aerith. If there's anything you want to interact or do in the scene here,
Oh, right. Sorry.
just before we open it up.
There are 4 different stairs from the bottom of the 4 coffins.
Yep.
Like from the verses and the general environment, just like, can I try to tell which is the correct way if there is one?
How would you? So you're trying what the correct way is.
Yeah,
Trying
so
to
like
get
if 3 of them were traps and things like that. So
Gotcha. Are you trained in religion?
yes.
Okay, so having a proficiency, I'll allow you to roll religion on this.
Okay. That is 17.
17. You're not sure.
Okay.
It's from here. Then I would say Aerith.
Don't hear anything, smell anything different from one stairwell to another.
You can have a perception check.
All right.
Bardic.
$19.
19. Okay. You try to look at the ways down, and 19, and given the intense light, you can spot what appears to be glyphs almost hidden in 2 of the coffins on the stairs.
Glyphs of warding?
Yeah, essentially some
Okay.
type of thing. On the other one, time seems to have revealed. You can see just by like one block that's sort of like eroded away just a bit from some type of water leak in here. You can see at least one like metal pressure plate on it.
Mm-hmm.
There may be more. And then the last one, which is the one that Mortis is standing on, according to this, or near there, you don't see anything. But it does wind past your sight.
Okay. She'll let everybody know which one she doesn't think is trapped in any way.
So the feeling that the air is thick and there's some magical lurking power here remains. But as the light goes out, it is a regular darkness. And those of you with dark vision see normally. You're black and white.
So, go ahead.
And I was just going to ask if you wanted us to sneak.
Well, yeah, I think if you're capable of doing what you did before to make us more quiet, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I was just going to offer that if we wanted, Harper could scout ahead through that tunnel that Aerolith pointed out to see if there's like hidden secret traps even further down. But if we wanted to just go and I just want to throw that option out there.
It's one thing. Harper won't set off certain things.
As an object, she can't set up certain traps.
Correct. Not the same as familiar.
Yeah.
He's not familiar through. So that is a little limitation in her deal.
In that case, it might make sense for Aerolith or Oliver to be toward the front.
Yeah, who's good at taking care of hidden traps?
I can do it, unless Irilith wants to volunteer.
No, go ahead.
I have dark vision, and I can look for traps. I'll take the lead.
I'll help you out.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay in the center and go ahead and cast another round of Pass Without Trace.
In our marching order, I'll stay in the back in case something comes at us from behind. I still have the 300 feet of dark vision.
All right. So who's going first?
I am.
Technically, Oliver and Aerolith are in the front. Aerolith is helping Oliver.
I'll go
So you
behind
can
him.
both do so, and you don't have a light,
I have dark vision.
right? But we don't have a light. Right?
No.
No.
Okay, so then both of you can do perception with disadvantage, or one of you can do perception as a flat roll.
Go ahead.
You sure?
My perception isn't that great. But I will give you since I'm helping, I don't think a bardic would. Yeah. Never mind. Go ahead.
I got a 24.
You see, they are on the walls here. Are images carved of what look like almost a group of almost heroes. Dragonborn, elf, human, a dwarf, and a tabaxi. And there's this depiction of them finding and capturing this woman depicted as always floating with her toes pointed down, often hungering, devouring people, and them capturing and binding her. And as you proceed, you see a distinct difference in the quality of the stairs and the walls. It goes from stone to a type of glass. Before it does, as a phrase, I dedicate myself to her. What would you like to do? You can report and talk to your people as much as you want.
Would Oliver remember any stories of heroes of a dragonborn, an elf, a human, and a tabaxi?
Are you proficient in history?
Let me take a look. No, I'm not. No.
Then you're not going to necessarily know any of this.
Okay.
Does this match any vampire stories?
It wouldn't be vampire specific.
Okay.
Is that phrase part of the carvings or added later? Is it painted on?
It is carved. You have dark vision, yeah?
Yes.
It is carved, and you can see that it was carved in a stone. The backing of it is in this glass.
Hmm.
As Oliver tells this to us, I assume. Can I try to recall anything about it?
Do you have proficiency in history?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sturdy.
All right. So this matches, though in an incredibly greater detail than what the little bits of information you were given while being trained in the Shadowfell, of a being referred to as the Whispered Sister.
The name is very sounds very relevant to a certain somebody. Are they sort of related?
There was much conjecture to that point. It was something that many of the people who you trained with would disagree on. The disagreement was whether she was sister or lover to that individual.
Or is it Game of Thrones? Is it both?
You read my mind. I wasn't going to say it out loud. I was typing it.
Saturday. What are you talking about?
I was
Playing on
typing.
Friday, I thought the same thing.
Oh, to be fair, he did have a throne, so
I know. And Friday, would be the same thing. Still, everything's ancestral on Friday.
yeah. So I will let everybody know that she might be connected to Vecna.
Someone, well, perhaps whoever's at the end of this path decided to worship this person. Great, wonderful. Okay.
Did she reach the same heights as he did?
I mean, Well, I don't think she is a goddess, if that's what you mean.
But she was attempting as he was?
I really don't know that much detail. Even this story is much more detailed than what I learned.
As who
Do you-
was?
The Whispered One.
Remind me. The Whispered One.
Last time we tried to say his name, there were some strange things happening. There.
What if we spell it? Is that okay?
Written form is somewhat a more permanent form, but we could try. I mean,
What if you use like magic to write it in the air, and then it vanishes?
oh yeah. Is let me check. I have this. I can illusory script, I guess, but I still have to write it down. I don't. Oh.
Wait, can you use like mind reading powers to just think it and you read their mind? Can vampires do that?
I guess for what it's worth, I can. A very telepathic bond. But that's going to take so much effort.
For one word.
Okay, so she is going to put her hands over her ears, close her eyes, and say Vecna to Lady Charlotte.
Okay. Let's do the word. And you hear a rustling from beyond the glass corridor.
Hey, Lithra. I tap her on it because she's covering her ears. I tap her real quick.
She jumps. Oh, what?
Sorry. So there was a little bit of a rustling when you said the word down that way, but I had no idea. Do you think we can convince the person or whoever it is that might be down there that we're fellow convertees on pilgrimage? Like we're here to join.
Well, I'm not good at lying, but if any of you are, we can go along
Well,
with
no,
it.
just as like a trick.
Well,
Just like
I feel like I could possibly do it. I might be one of the more believable ones.
yeah, maybe we could get them to just lower their guard a little bit before whatever happens.
Enhanceability on Lady Charlotte.
Enhanceability? What's that do?
Advantage on charisma checks.
Oh, nice. All right. If you want me to go down there, I'm going down there.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Just try not to speak.
And Harper just puts a hand over Jackson's mouth. He just nods.
I'll start moving in that direction.
Should we all go?
Jackson is.
Right. Lady Charlotte, you take your steps and you have spell slots, or don't you? I'm trying to remember your character.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a pulse of light around you. You feel as though power has been sucked away. You can knock off your highest spell slot.
Okay, just one of them.
For this 5 feet.
Hmm.
You feel yourself slowed for a moment.
Well, I'm not going to be able to use magic in there, it seems, anyway, so.
I can't do that anyway.
Yeah. Might as well keep going.
I'm right with you. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to.
Well, I guess before we go further, I guess I could go ahead and cast something, huh? I will cast a aid, I think is what it is. Yeah. So that's 4 creatures. Maximum hit points increase. So 3 plus myself. So that'll be obviously Jackson and the next 2 people in line. Max HP modifier goes up by 15.
Okay.
And I look at my 3rd levels real quick. And I will go ahead and cast a Long Strider, just in case. So that will be me and if everybody's coming, I'll cast that on Lithra and Brazen. And then I'll go ahead and cast 1 Cure Wounds on myself, since I'm going to need it, to bring me up to full health. If anybody else needs a Cure Wounds at level 1, let me know real quick.
I mean, since you're going to have to use it up, you may as well cast it on me because I still
Okay.
have the same HP.
All right, so I cast it, and it's 10 more HP to you.
Smoke them if you got a moment.
I have 2 more.
I'm 29 under. If you wanna.
Yeah. I'll send one. That's 7 to you. And I can give you another one for an additional 11 to you.
Thank you.
All right. That's all my spell slots. So let's keep going.
Well, if we're all going through, are we all going through?
Well, I am.
I would, but I would like to get to where she is to see if
What do you
the
mean?
same effect. I would like to see walk to where Lady Charlotte is to see if the same effect takes place.
So any spellcaster that comes in here for every 5 feet will lose spell slots highest to lowest. 1 per 5 feet.
So
I'm also going to cast a bunch of stuff, but that might take a longer time than we. So just continue. I will try to figure things out.
Matt, so as I get there, does it remove the spell slot or does it cast it?
You lose it takes a spell slot, it absorbs it. So
So would I still take the damage as if it was cast?
No.
Okay.
Well, do you have spell slots?
I have spell uses, but there's
So no, you're not affected by this magic. Because your spell use, your class is different. You're made up entirely different than what this device was designed to do with.
Okay.
Nice. Jackson loses his and does not notice.
Yeah, you're like, oh, ah.
Do we think it's possible to disable this device?
Who knows?
Yeah, I guess Aerolith is gonna do some healing on people if they need it.
When I mention this, because I know sometimes things are missed, there was a phrase above the door.
What did it say?
Oh, we need to. Oh.
I dedicate myself to her.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I dedicate myself to her.
All right. The words glow and you glow. And you feel very vulnerable.
Cool.
But as you go forward, it does not drain you.
Okay.
You do have a vulnerability to radiant and necrotic.
Say this after my turn. I dedicate myself to you too.
I don't know if you want to do it now if you've already put yourself through. So,
Well, I guess not.
because you've drained yourself, and then you'd also be adding your
I just
vulnerability.
didn't know if I had to do it to get through. I don't know what's going on.
No, it. So, Errol, if you pass through with your spell slots.
I guess I will also do that, but after I say it, I will give my bag of holding to Brazen Edge and say, could you hold on to this before, just until we get out of this place?
You're muted.
Are you sure you want me to hold on to it?
Well, you seem pretty good at combat and everything, so like
I'll guard it with my life.
thank you.
Very good. Now, the way that this would work is if you are immune to one of those, you would go to resistant. If you're resistant, you would lose a resistance. If you're not resistant, you would go to vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm vulnerable.
All right. So, sounds like we've got two sets of the words. The rest have put themselves up to the spell drain, if any of it does drain. Mortis has a few spell slots, right?
Yeah, I was trying to decide what makes the most sense for Mortis. I think he'd be very hesitant to say that he dedicates himself, so I think he would use See Invisibility. What else does he have? Sure, he'll cast Detect Magic and Healing Word. 6 HP to himself. And anybody else need healing? Oliver needed healing, right?
I could take it.
Okay.
No, no.
7 points to Oliver.
You know, send it to me. It'll be temp for me, but temp is nice.
I do think I have one more. Yeah, I got one more. So yeah, I'll send it to you, Charlotte. That's 6 hit points for you.
So is Aerolith glowing currently?
It was just a brief glow.
Okay.
It was like this induction. She's not currently glowing now.
Do I see anything interesting with see invisibility and detect magic both going?
I mean, obviously, this whole corridor is magic.
Yeah. What type of magic?
Necromancy.
Cool. Necromancy. Okay. All things I figured, but it doesn't hurt.
Then you all proceed down the glass stairs. That empty out into an enormous room. It has 4 pillars that are masonry to bone. Bones that have been used where cement and sand and such things used to create a pillar that goes straight up. They support the ceiling here, whatever's above. You see a fall section of the somewhat circular room. There is what looks like a like an outflow, and it is filled, but not intruding into the room, of those flowers. Around the room are 9 braziers. Each one with a pink. Yeah, each one each one would be a pink flame that gives off a rather dim light. And about 50 feet from where you've come, you see a throne, it seems, made of bone. On it sits a feminine form. Seems she is in somewhat tight clothing, though it's patched together at the same time, almost crudely. But your brains can't help but form patterns out of the stitches, almost like there could be runes or sigils within. Her head turns to you, her skin tight against her face, irises of light blue that have a slight glow to them. And she speaks. Well, visitors, it's been a long time. For tonight.
I do want to say that Charlotte would step forward before we end because that was kind of the plan.
Yeah, I think with this, everyone just got in. So if we want to start with Charlotte stepping forward, that's totally fine.
Were we supposed to all be out of spell slots?
If you didn't say the words.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me justify that right now.
5 spell slots from highest to lowest. All right. There. And we'll come back next week.
Good night.